Hey, what's up everybody? Back with another day of showing you how I am building my food plan for the day so that I can make sure to hit my protein, my carb, my fat goals, and my overall macronutrient and calorie targets. Do me a favor, if you find this video to be helpful, please hit the like button on it, maybe even to subscribe. I do these videos every single day. My thought is, if I'm doing them anyways, why not record it and show you how I built it? So let's go ahead and take a look at today's food plan. Now, one of the things I wanted to mention here was, I've been on this new cutting phase for a couple of weeks now. And something that I have really kind of gotten, that I've noticed is that I am eating later in the day than I was on my bulking plan. My bulking, I was eating so much food, I had to start eating early. I don't have to do that on this cutting phase. And what I'm finding is I'm getting to 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, sometimes 1 o'clock quite easily without having eaten anything yet. That can change your plans if you're not prepared for that. If you plan on a normal breakfast, well, you might not then want to eat breakfast at 1 o'clock. And then, some people don't like eggs that late. So today was actually kind of an interesting plan that I had built early on in the day. And it turned out I didn't even eat anything until about 12:30 or 1 o'clock, which then kind of forced me to have to change my goals. When you're building these plans every day, it doesn't mean you have to stick with the original plan that you built. The goal here every day is to have a plan that you can abide by. So if you have to make edits in the day, if you have to make changes throughout the day, that's fine. Just make sure that they fit into the plan that you are abiding by. So that's what I did, as I made a few adjustments, moved some pieces around, still hit my overall numbers, and it's a plan that I ended up being much more happy with. So let's take a look at how I did this. Now, I have a 3-step plan if you've watched my past videos whenever I build these. My first step is to put in my staples. What is a staple? Well, that's the things that I do essentially every single day that's the same thing. I add them in just to kind of get the ball rolling on this. It helps kind of just like get started. For me, my staples are my pre-workout meal and my post-workout meal. And the reason they're staples is because I do a scoop of whey protein isolate on both of them. It's a no-brainer. I put them both in there. So as you can see here on my pre-workout, I got my whey protein in there, and I threw in some gummy bears for a little bit of a carb energy boost before my workout. And then I did my post-workout here, as you can see as well. This one's a little bit different though. You can see I've got the platinum hydro whey, which is just the protein powder, a scoop and a half. I'll explain why here in a second. And then I've got a chocolate with fudge drumstick. It's like ice cream. It's just pure junk food, but the numbers, the calories, everything fits into my overall goals, which is very, very exciting. So that's step one, is to do your staples. And then step two is you move on and you ask yourself, well, is there anything that I want to eat today that I want to make sure to fit into my plan, especially when you're dieting or cutting calories or in a caloric deficit? You want to try to save your sanity if you can. And sometimes it's hard to do that if you feel like you're restricting what you're eating, if you're depriving yourself. So you want to try to fit in foods that you are craving just so you can still feel like a human being. For me, I really didn't have anything specific today. So whether you do, whether you don't, if you do, add it in. If you don't, go to step 3, which is just start building your meals from the beginning of the day to the end of the day. So let's scoot on up to breakfast. So for breakfast, I did something very basic today. I ended up still having the egg whites, just not as much as I was going to originally. I had 2 cups on here originally, but because I was eating breakfast so late in the day, I just went to 1 cup of eggs and just left it at that. Just said that's good enough for today. Very basic. Then for my lunch, what I did here is I've been a little bit wrap crazy lately because one, I think I over-ordered on my deli meat, and I've got to use it so it doesn't go bad. You can see here I got almost 4 ounces of Prima Deli turkey. I got 1 wrap. I'm still throwing on a little bit of that Greek yogurt, the non-fat, non-flavored, because it reminds me of sour cream on those wraps, and I just like the way that tastes. And then I did a second wrap, which was a little bit more turkey on this one, and another wrap. I didn't put any sour cream on that one, basically just plain. So essentially for lunch, that's all I did was 2 big wraps. 71 grams of protein, only 7 grams of fat, so it looks real nice there. Then for dinner, what I did here was a bag of the Uncle Ben's Minute Rice. I did 7 of the turkey meatballs that I make, which is just a 1-ounce ball of ground turkey that I cook with some flavoring in it. And then I did 2 buffalo chicken patties. Those are from Walmart. They're like vegan patties. Threw some sour cream on, not sour cream. I threw some plain Greek yogurt on there and some guacamole as well, and then put some sriracha sauce on that. It's really nice. So nice size dinner there. Over 1,000 calories on that dinner. So that left me room, essentially, after I've done my pre and my post workout. I did my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner. It left me room for basically a snack, which was a frozen fruit bar at the end of the day. And this ended up being fine. It doesn't sound like a lot of food, especially with there only being one snack left over. But again, because I started eating so late, it just kind of worked out that it was okay. In fact, it's now 10 o'clock at night, and I still get to eat that one frozen fruit bar. So looks real good. If you look at the overall numbers at the top, let's take a look at how those panned out after I built this. You can see here 252 calories remaining. So yes, I did not eat as much as I do on some other days, but I am still within my targets. I want to hit, my target is 2,700 calories. I want to be under that by no more than 300, 252, perfect. I went a little bit high on fat here. I would much rather be over on protein if I'm going to be over on something, but not going to sweat it too much. Some days just go like that. So this is a good looking day. I'm excited. Like I said, I still get one more snack, and some days just go like this. You got to get up and you got to move some pieces around. It's a puzzle every single day whenever you build these. And if your day starts working along and it doesn't go along to plan, no problem. You just jump in your app, make the necessary adjustments, and do what you got to do to still hit your overall goals. So that's it. Hopefully this was helpful for you. If it was, hit the like, maybe even the subscribe button while you're already here. I do these videos every single day. I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.